On October 20th, I am headed on the Norwegian Joy. This will be my third time on Joy, matching the amount of times I've been on Escape and I think Breakaway as well. So loving that I'm getting back on Joy. I will have been on there on 2023, 2024, and now 2025. There are a lot of differences in all of these three cruises. Today I'm going to talk to you about what I'm most excited about. Let's go. Hey everyone, Johnny from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Norwegian Joy, specifically what I'm excited about for this cruise. It's only a 4-day cruise. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm always concerned when I go on 3 or 4-day cruises that it's going to wind up being a booze cruise and just a little crazy and unruly. However, let's forget about that for now and talk about what I'm excited about. I'm excited to get back on the Joy. It just underwent a pretty big refurbishment. We'll talk about that in a second. But also I was on Joy in 2023 and I didn't have a great experience. The food wasn't great. There was just something off about it. The ship looked beautiful. Everything was fine. The service was pretty good. There was just something weird about the entertainment, the service, everything that was going on. I chalked it up to a weird one-off and decided to go back on the ship in 2024. I went on Joy in early 2024. And I had a great experience. The food was great, entertainment was great, everything was really wonderful. Now I'm headed back right after I went on board. There was a pretty extensive upgrade to Joy. They did a bunch of different things. The one thing they did, and they did this prior to me sailing on it last time, was they really shortened up the observation lounge. I don't love that, but it didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. The observation lounge is just an amazing space on board. It's a 2-deck floor-to-ceiling window, just beautiful, expansive place. I really wish they would have continued that on Aqua and Luna and the Prima series, but they made it much smaller. It's 1 deck. It's still beautiful. It's just not as grand and incredible, but nonetheless, they've done that. They've then taken the kind of virtual reality space that they had there, which I thought was a complete waste of space. And they reimagined that for the thermal suite. They made the thermal suite and the spa much larger. They have now kind of taken the Vibe Beach Club and just blown that out and made it much bigger. And it's really, really nice. They fixed up a lot of the accommodations. They did a bunch of different tiny little things around the ship as well, which I think are going to make a big difference, which I'm really excited to see. Let's talk about what is on board. So on board, we have the go-kart track up top, as mentioned. We have a brand new thermal suite. We have the upgraded Vibe Beach Club. We have the observation lounge. Now let's get into the restaurant and kind of bar scene and everything else, and we'll go through what exactly I'm excited for. I'm excited to look around the ship. I would like to check out the Vibe Beach Club. I don't get enough out of the Vibe Beach Club. I have one bone of contention with the Vibe. First of all, I'm just not I'm not a sit out by the pool all day kind of guy. I'm not a sit in the sun person. I know it's weird. Go on a lot of cruises. I really love cruises. I love the food, love the entertainment. I do like sitting outside for a little bit. I'm just not like a sit in the sun, whether it's a pool or a beach or anything. The one thing I think would make the Vibe Beach Club a ton better is if there was a pool. There's no pool there. So it's a pool deck without a pool. There are some hot tubs. It's great. It's adults only. You get private space. You have bars, nicer lounge chairs. I get all that. It's a nice, quieter environment. It's like a solarium outside. It would just be cool, I think, if there was a pool there. Just my opinion. But I don't use it, so there you go. So let's talk about the included food options. Of course, we have the local, which used to be Oceans. On board, which I love, 24-hour snacks. The American Diner, I could care less about. Used to be a kind of included cost. It is also open 24 hours a day, lightly. It's really not. They do have things there, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have your buffet, savor and taste, the Manhattan room. Those are all included in your cruise fare. Then if we get into specialty dining, we have Cagney's, the signature steakhouse on board of Norwegian, which I haven't been to in a long time, which is really odd. I used to go to Cagney's all the time, and then it just became like an okay, kind of way too crowded, busy place. But look, Cagney's is great. I don't have an issue with it. I just haven't been there in a while. Q Texas Smokehouse, which I definitely want to go to because it's not on a lot of ships. So I like to try things. You do have a full Starbucks kiosk that is kind of updated and refreshed. That is beautiful on board. Food Republic, one of my all-time favorite specialty dinings. So I will definitely be there. Teppanyaki, which is usually my go-to first day choice, but I've been mixing that up a little bit. La Cucina, which is Italian. La Bistro, which is French. Ocean Blue, which is your seafood restaurant on board. So I'm looking forward to all of those things. If you walk around the ship, there are tons of bars. You have the Skyline Bar, the Whiskey Bar. You have Spice H2O, which is adults only at night. Adults only during the day, I apologize. As like another sun deck, again, no pool out there, big hot tub, but no pool. It'd be nice if there was a pool there as well. And then you have all the theme parties there, generally speaking, if the weather's nice at night. I love Spice H2O. Again, I'm not a big sit outside in the sun all day, but I do like to grab some shade, read a book, hang out. You have the Sugar Cane Mojito Bar, which is always fun. The A-List Bar, which is beautiful, which is kind of a little fancier, which is back by the by Cagney's back there. And then, of course, we have the Cavern Club, which is where your Beatles show takes place. I do prefer Sid Norman's to the Cavern Club. However, here's what I'll say. My last 2 or 3 cruises with Norwegian, I've gotten to see Rumors. So, and I love the Rumors show, but it's nice as a little change of pace. Let's check out some Beatles. So the Cavern Club, of course, where the Beatles played in Liverpool, and they have shows in there a few nights during your cruise if you're on a 7-day cruise, and then they also do some shows in the theater to spread it out a little bit. You have a wine bar, you have the District Brew House, of course, and then let's get into the entertainment and some different things that are going on board the ship here. So let's talk about the entertainment on board. There are a bunch of shows. So we have new shows on Norwegian, which I'm very happy about. So we have a Bring Back the 90s show. I'm interested to see that. It is a dancing, singing show, which I love. I'm always a fan of that. So then there's this show called Famous Riffs. I'm not sure if this is going to take place since I'm on a 4-day cruise. This is basically like a trivia versus concert. It's really fun. 2 teams battle it out. They have a band in the background. They're singing. There's a bunch of fun things going on. I'm looking forward to that. We have a wild card show, which is a kind of cabaret style dance show. We have Broadway series 80s edition, which I like. I've seen that on other ships. So it's a lot of Broadway tunes of the 80s. I really do like that. And that's kind of the gist of what's going on. There's no like signature show on board of Joy. You do have the Cavern Club, as we talked about, and Wheel of Fortune, and the Welcome Aboard show. And then you're going to have a cast show at some point during your cruise. So I'm happy that there are a lot of options, just not like a signature like Choir of Man or something like that, as we all love. So I'm excited for the entertainment. I'm excited to try out a lot of these new shows. I'm excited to get back on Joy and see all the changes. I'm really excited for specialty dining. And I'm really just kind of excited. There's just something about the Norwegian Breakaway Plus class ships and even the Breakaway class. It's like where I really started kind of my adult cruising. So I had done a bunch of, Carnival cruises when I was younger. I had done some Princess cruises. I had done a few Royal Caribbeans. And then when I really kind of got addicted to cruising, it started with Breakaway. And I hit Breakaway, Getaway, Breakaway again. And then I started hitting Escape and Joy and all of those. And it really gave me this vibrant love of cruising, which then expanded out to the Oasis class, the Icon class on Royal, and Celebrity, and all of the other things. MSC, as I love all the MSC ships. So there's something about getting on these Norwegian ships that just kind of warms my heart and makes me feel like I'm home, which we've talked about before. So I'm super excited to get back on Joy. Let's look forward to it. Come with me for this fun ride and let's see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions about NCL Joy or you need any help with booking your next Norwegian cruise, please email me at jp@bytesizecruises.com. We look forward to talking to you soon. Happy cruising. See you tomorrow. Bye.